Yes, children, nice to see you all once again. I think you all are safe at home, isn't it? Yes. Take care of yourself, take care of your health. Okay. Now, I think I have given you work. Two works I have given. One, I asked you to write comprehension check in the lesson 2, tsunami. I think most of you have written, you gave me a message. Very good, children. Now, the second work is you have to write direct indirect speech answers. I asked you to take the materials from your from the school office, and complete the grammar part. I asked you to complete the grammar part. Okay, so you need to complete it. Still, I found some materials are here only. Most of you have not taken. Take it and start doing grammar part. Okay, now I want to tell you the answers. First, when you take the material, you try yourself. I think you heard the videos of you heard the previous videos of direct indirect speech. You listen those videos carefully and you try on yourself. You write the answers and then check with my answers. Okay, children. Now the first question, she said, I am very poor. Okay, she said, I am very poor. Now, answer is, she said that she was very poor. She said that. You have to use conjunction. Here, children, when you change direct to indirect, I told you to remember 5 points. What are those 5 points? First, you have to remove all the punctuation marks. You need to remove all the punctuation marks. Second one, you have to use conjunction. Third, you have to change the pronoun. You need to change the pronoun. Next, fourth, you have to change the tense. If it is in present tense, you have to write in past tense. Simple present means simple past. Present perfect, past perfect. Present continuous, past continuous. Next, present perfect continuous changes to past perfect continuous. So you know, I told you how to change which tense changes to which tense. Please, you see the previous videos of direct indirect speech and you can do the answers. So fourth one is you have to change the tense. And last, fifth point is direct speech is in 2 sentences, 2 clauses, 2 parts. You have to make indirect speech into 1 single sentence. You should make indirect speech into 1 single sentence. So let us, what are the 5 points to be remembered while changing direct indirect speech from direct to indirect speech? What are the things to be remembered? You have to remember 5 things. Number 1, you have to remove the punctuation marks. You should not use any full commas or quotations or exclamatory marks and all. Number 2, you have to use conjunction. Wherever there is reporting verb, wherever there is a gap between he said, it is divided with comma and quotations begin. So where there is comma, there you have to use one conjunction. Number 3, you have to change the pronoun. Where there is a comma, you have to use one pronoun. Number 4, you have to change the tense. If it is present tense, past tense, I told you, you have to change the tense. Number 5, you have to make it to 1 single sentence. You remember while doing every sentence, did I did all these 5 things or not? Did I use all these 5 things or not? Did I use all the 5 principles or not? You ask yourself and do it. Okay, now I'm telling the first answer. She said, I am very poor. I am very poor. She said that. I means who here? She. Here conjunction we used. Near said, comma is there near said. So there you see your question paper. You put your material in front of you and write the answers carefully. She said, in the place of comma we use the conjunction that. Okay. I changes to whom? I means who here? She. I am. Am is present tense. What is the past tense? Was. Very poor. She said that she was very poor. Next. He said, we are in the playground. He said that we changes to they. They are changes to were. Are is present tense. What is past tense? Were. In the playground. Next, Mohit said that he did not believe me. Here what he said? Mohit said, I don't believe you. Mohit said, I don't believe you. Then what will be the answer? Mohit said that he don't, do, don't. These are present tense. Okay, you have to write past tense. Past tense means did, do, did, done. Okay, so did is the past tense. So Mohit said that he did not. Whenever there is a did, the verb must be believe in V1. Okay, you should not use ed. Okay, Mohit said that he did not believe me. Okay, believe you. You means you have to think yourself. It is saying to you, it is conveying to you. Okay, so you should think, this sentence is for me only. This sentence is conveying me. Okay, you have to think to yourself and change that. Okay, Mohit said that he did not believe me. Next, John said to Mary, you are innocent. Said to changes to told. Mary, John told to Mary that, conjunction we use that, you are innocent. Who is that you here? Who is John pointing out? Mary. So Mary is a lady. Mary is a female. So she is, R is present tense, was is past tense. So she was innocent. Next, my father said to me, they are late. Said to changes to told. My father told me that we changes to they. We changes to they. They are changes to were. Are changes to were. Late. Next, she said it may rain. She said that is a conjunction there. It may changes to might. It might rain. Next, the boy said, I can do it. The boy said that. After said, you have to use conjunction. I said, what is that conjunction? That. I means who? Boy. So we wrote he. I is a boy here. Boy is male or female? Male. So we wrote he. Can changes to could do it. Next, he said to me, I shall meet your father. He told me that he would meet my father. Yeah. Now see here what he said. He said to me, I shall meet your father. He told to that I shall meet your father. He told me. Said to will changes to told. He told me that he would. Shall meet. Shall can be changed to would. Okay. Shall, should, will, would. So here when you change it to indirect speech, the shall also will become would. Okay. Meet my father. Your father means my father. Okay. Your father means you have to think, this sentence is conveying to me. Okay. My father. Next, Joseph said, I will go home soon. Joseph said that he, I means who here? Joseph. Will changes to would. Go home soon. Next, 10th. She said, I can't agree with you. She said that she could not agree with me. With you. You means you have to think yourself. Okay, it is conveying to you. She said that she could not. Can will change to could. Not agree with me. You will change to me. Okay. Now, next. Raman said, I have a problem. Raman said that he had a problem. Have will change to had. Next. The officer said to the clerk, you must do it. The officer told the clerk that you must do it. Must will changes to had to. Okay. That he had to do it. I gave in the list of words, must changes to had to. The officer told the clerk that he had to do it. Next, Balu said, I don't drink coffee. Balu said that he did not. Do and don't. Does. These are present tense. So you have to use past tense. What is the past tense for don't? Did not. Don't. Didn't. Okay. So do. Did. He did not drink coffee. Next, Gita said Rajashri will not lie. Gita said that Rajashri will changes to would not lie. Next, Vijaya said Sachin has a car. Vijaya said that Vidya said that Sachin had a car. Has will changes to had. Had a car. Next, 16th. The boy said, I am doing my homework. The boy said that he was doing. My homework will changes to his homework. That he was doing. Boy means who here? He was doing his homework. Next, 17. Radha said, I was watching TV. Radha said that she had been watching TV. Excuse me. Was watching. Was is past continuous tense. Past continuous tense changes to past perfect continuous tense. So Radha said that she had been watching TV. Mohan said to me, I met Suresh in Mumbai. Mohan told me. Said to will changes to told me that I here what he is given. See, I met is past tense. Simple past. Simple past changes to past perfect. Perfect form you have to use perfect form and write. So she what he wrote there? See yeah. Mohan told me that he had met Suresh in Mumbai. Okay, next. He said the children are having a bath now. He said that the children were having. Are will change to were. Are is present tense, were is past tense. Present continuous changes to past continuous. He said that the children were having a bath now. Now changes to then. Now changes to then. Next, number 20. He said to me, who lives in this house? He asked me, who lives? Lives is a present tense. Lived in this house changes to that house. Okay, who lived in that house? Next one, next 10 bits. 21. Do you know when she will go home? I said to him. I asked him. You can use do, did, does, will, would, shall, should, can, could. These all are modal verbs. Okay, when there is a question with modal verbs or auxiliary verbs, is, yeah, are you happy? Is she feeling, is she crying? Is she going out? Like this. When you start a question with auxiliary verb or a modal verb, you have to use if or whether. You have to use if or whether. So, I asked him if or whether he knew. Know is present tense, knew is past tense. When she would, will changes to would go home. Next, I said to him, what are you doing here today? I asked him. It is a question. What are you doing here today? It is the reported speech is ending with question mark. So you have to use asked. So I asked him what he was. When you start a question with what, you have to use what only as conjunction. Remember that, children. Here conjunction that is not used. Okay. When the question is started with what, that what only comes as a conjunction. I asked him what he was doing there. What he was doing there that day. Here, there. Here changes to there. This day means, today means that day. Okay. See, I asked him what he was doing there today. Okay. Next. See here, my friend said, is Mr. Rao on leave? My friend asked me if or whether. Is. The question is starting with is. So you have to use if or whether. Okay. Mr. Rao on leave. So if or whether Mr. Rao was on leave. Is will change to was on leave. Next, Rama ordered Arjun to go away. Here, what is the question here? Rama said to Arjun, go away. Go away is like order only. It is a command. Okay. So Rama, you have to use the conjunction reported verb as ordered. You should not use said or asked. You have to use ordered. By seeing the reported speech, the dialogue in the quotations. By seeing the dialogue in the quotations, you have to change the reporting verb. Okay, so we use the word ordered Arjun to go away. Next, open fire, the officer said to the soldiers. The officer commanded. Here, officers will order, isn't it? You can say commanded. Okay, the officer commanded the soldiers to open fire. Next, Mary's father said to the principal, please pardon my daughter. Mary's father said to the principal, pardon means excuse my daughter. Sir, please for this time you excuse my daughter. So Mary's father went and requested the principal. So please, pardoning means please. So we use as requested. We should not use said or asked or ordered, told. We should not use this type of reporting verbs. If there is please, you have to use requested. The reporting verb is requested. Mary's father requested the principal to pardon his daughter. My daughter means his daughter. Pardon means excuse. Next, number 27. The doctor said, you must exercise every day. Doctors, what do they give? They give advice. Mommy, parents also give advice. Amma, don't go that side, don't do this, don't do that, don't touch this, don't. You may fall, you may get hurt. It is a danger. So those all are called what? Advices. Doctors also, don't eat this, don't eat that, don't go out. Now you are advised not to go out, isn't it? Yeah, you put mask and go. If you go, put mask and go. Put your gloves and go. So those all are advices which you should follow. So the doctor advised me to exercise every day. You will change to me. Doctor said, you must do exercise. Means you means it's the message is conveying to you. The message is conveying to you. So you have to say the doctor advised me to exercise every day. Next, may you live long, she said. May you live long. Many, many happy returns of the day. Means God bless you. May you live long. May God give you good and bright future. These all are called wishings. Okay, blessings and wishings. So here, may you live long. This is a wish. So she wished me that I might. May will change to might. Live long. Next, 29. He said, alas, I am undone. Alas represents sadness. Hooray means happiness. Alas means sad. If anybody dies or any bad news, we use the exclamation alas. Okay. So here what he said, he said, alas, I am undone. Undone. Okay. Then this is what called exclamatory mark. You have in your question exclamatory mark. When such exclamatory marks are given, you have to use reporting verb as exclaimed. He exclaimed sadly. Alas means sadly. Exclamation will be with happiness also, with sadness also. Alas represents sadness. Hooray represents happiness. Wow. Wow also represents happiness. Oh, what a tasty biryani. He exclaimed that the biryani was tasty. He exclaimed happily that the biryani was tasty. Or he exclaimed happily that he won the game. Hooray, I won the game. He exclaimed happily that he had won the game. Okay, so like that. Now here alas means sad. So we wrote the word sadly. He exclaimed sadly that he was undone. Next, he said, sit down. He asked me to sit. Arey, sit down. Why are you standing? We say, na? He asked me to sit down. Okay. So I think you all understood this one. So in the next videos, you can gain some more topics of grammar. Okay, children. With this, I want to conclude my video. Okay. Bye. Be safe.